Any questions?
You guys were able to get the deficit down to 5. Just what do you think happened to kind of the spiral of the game?
Yeah, I thought, we did a decent job trying to climb back in, but, against a good team on the road, you can't, start the game off 11-2. You're just always feeling like you're trying to find a way to get back in it, and you're using so much energy to get back in it. And, I just thought that they really did a good job setting the tone early on both sides of the ball, and just kind of carried through the whole game.
Elijah and Dawson got 2 quick fouls in that first quarter. Do you think that might have sort of stopped what you were trying to do early on?
Just from the rhythm standpoint, I think it did a little bit, but we got to be able to play through some of that too. I thought early we had a couple of defensive missed assignments that hurt, and they capitalized on them. And again, on the road against a good team, you can't have those kind of lapses, especially early, that give up momentum. And now you got the crowd into it, and then you combine that with not being able to convert offensively and foul trouble. So we never had a good rhythm in the first 20 minutes.
You guys went to a zone a couple times. It worked a little bit in the first half. Did you plan on running that this game?
No, not really, but it worked in the first half, so we went back to it a little bit in the second half. Obviously wasn't as effective, but we had to figure something out, to try to throw them off balance a little bit. I just felt like their rhythm offensively was pretty good.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, you guys came into the game. I think your assist to turnover ratio was around 1.6 on the season. You guys had 9 assists and 14 turnovers tonight. What kind of went into that?
I think some of it was Indiana. I thought they did a good job pressing up and taking some stuff away and being physical, being the aggressor. I thought some of it was us, where we just didn't play with the pace we normally do. The ball felt like it was just sticking on the side and never got reversed. We played in late shot clock, probably too much. And so I think they did a good job just kind of dictating, and we didn't handle the pressure very well. We never got into our normal offensive flow, and that ball it wasn't swinging, wasn't moving like it has been.
Coach. 19 points from Ibaka. What were you expecting from him coming into this game, and what was he doing out there to score a little?
Yeah, no, he's a good player. Obviously we talked about him a lot. I think we got him started early. They were in action for him. He buried a shot, which kind of got him in his rhythm. But the thing that's unique about him is he's got such great size, and when you're that big at the wing spot, it's gonna be a mismatch. And he had it going today, and he puts you in a bind because you're so worried about Ware and Reneau that he could kind of be a lost guy at times, but he can make you pay at the same time. So that's really a big front line when you throw him in there that's got versatility. They can all score one-on-one, and obviously he shot the ball well today.
Coach, your team went 3 of 20 from 3 today. Was that something Indiana was doing defensively, or was it just missing shots?
I thought we had good looks. We had a couple rough misses early that I think kind of shook us a little bit. Again, we got to find a way to get into a rhythm, and we're a pretty good shooting team. And again, I don't know if it was environment or what, nerves. We didn't step to the line confident, whether it was the free throw line or the 3-point line. And once you have a couple tough misses, it kind of spirals a little bit.
You bring up Indiana's size. How do you just prepare for that? I mean, Indiana's with Malik and Ware down low, and obviously you bring up McKenzie. How do you prepare for that?
It's tough just because even with Galloway at the 2 and McKenzie at the 3, and then you got the 2 big guys. I mean, they're one of the biggest teams in the country, I think. So it's hard. You can't, we can't simulate that. They do a good job of playing through their bigs too, and they kind of force you to make a decision. We had a couple of bad rotations that they capitalized on our post double. They space you pretty well too, so it's hard. And when they're making shots, it's really hard. Then you almost got to go one-on-one in the post. And again, those guys are good at what they do. And so, when they've got it kind of going like they did tonight, it's a tough defensive matchup.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.